one of the things that I would really like to do in the UK. And I think that's where global partnerships come in. Developing, as you've said, for the Apollo work, having protocols and guidelines and standard operating procedures, and certainly in the UK we already have many of those established. And I think working together as a team, not just clinically on the shop floor, but behind the scenes as well, developing the strategy. And anything that the faculty can do to help Apollo, we would be more than welcome to share our knowledge, share our resources, because there's no point trying to recreate things. There's already something there that is fit for purpose. It'd be great to be able to share what we have with you. And I would be very, very interested in looking at your telemedicine, because one of the things we've found in the UK is trying to get specialist intensive care input into our smaller hospitals, which in comparison to some of the remote Indian hospitals are big, but we can't get trained intensivists into our smaller hospitals. And I think having the basic critical care or even enhanced care input into those smaller hospitals and then providing the specialist input remotely is the way forward. And that is one of the things that the pandemic has given us the opportunity, is to reflect on how we deliver our critical care services. And we know that we need more stuff, but do we need more of the same? And I don't think we do. Certainly in the UK, we have delivered healthcare in the same way since the NHS was established in 1948. And I think now the time is right for change. So I look forward to our collaboration going forward. I wish Apollo the best of luck, and certainly with Professor Mahajan steering you along the way, I think your future looks bright. And thank you for inviting me, Ravi.
Thank you very much, Alison, for those supporting comments, but also where we can collaborate. And I think that is what we will be looking forward to. So don't be surprised if this follows with chains of emails and email discussions as to how we take things forward. Same for Mike. So thank you, Alison. Thank you, Mike, for being here and for supporting us. And now is the time to invite our chairman to formally announce the launch of the centre. But before I do that, just few lines or few seconds I would like to reflect on Chairman's achievements. And it's no news to all of us who belong to Apollo family, but I think for our international invitees and also those who probably are not all that familiar, it may be something worth saying. So Chairman decided, after having practiced in the US as a cardiologist, to come to India to make sure that Indian healthcare system could be brought up to scratch, up to the international standards, so that the high-class international level of care was available to every man and woman in India. And that's a very ambitious, a very noble mission. And I think what I've seen of Chairman in the last few months, he's tirelessly pursuing that even today. And Chairman, it would be fair to say that today's launch aligns very much with that mission in the area of critical care. I salute to you, Chairman, for such a brilliant and such a vision at the time when Indian healthcare system wasn't really performing very well. And that was about in early 80s, if I can remember. Now, I think it will be fair to say that you are the architect of the modern healthcare system in India. There are many people who followed your and you've been role model for them, who follow the same path and are providing very good service to people in India and beyond. Chairman, with that introduction, may I please invite you to formally launch the centre. Thank you.
Namaskar and my greeting to all the honorable members who are here. Professor Mahajan, who just been the recent president of the Royal College of Anesthetists, and Pika, Hari Prasad, Sainath, Sunita Reddy, Professor Michael Stewart, Dr. Allison Pitcher, Professor Narasimhan, Dr. Lalpa, to all of you, I thank you, because this is a very important day, another milestone, I think, in healthcare. I will take emergencies as a critical guidance to all parts of the country and the world. This is my intent. In healthcare, one of the most difficult areas is the critical care. To have multi-speciality and the digital health, plus the information, all these play a very significant role. And you can bring all this together and make a difference to the person in giving the family back to him alive. Or sometimes, a gentleman, let go of the rope and give him that rope to come back to life. It's a good job. And this is what I think we can do. This is what, as a doctor and as a healthcare person, none of the healthcare services is doctors alone. We are all one family. In a total of 110,000 plus families, it is growing almost continuously. But this, every single one has played a very single role to where we are. From 18th September 1983 till today, over 38 years ago, I think almost all segments. But day one, our vision was very simple. And we will give the very best possible care for the person sick and safe into the hospital. And this is what we are saying. At that time, I said, we steps in the body. Now we say we step out to reach people. To reach the people in other hospitals, to reach people in their homes, or in their other healthcare facilities, or care homes, wherever they are. And we have been doing this earlier. China has told their presented their international and the general medicine center that were designed for the thousands of them. Very satisfying. Especially the ones in Himalayas, for 40,000 feet high, have done a great job. The words that spoken from people there, and doctors there, medical teams there, is very touched to our heart. I think this is their emergency care, the multidisciplinary approach where we need several doctors together to be able to give the best possible advice for that particular patient at that time. The time is very important. This is why it takes very significant time. I'm very happy that we have put all this together and enlarge what we've already had in developed the telemedicine and the healthcare centers in Hyderabad and in Chennai and some others in Greece. Now to all of our hospitals, and to at least 100 hospitals in the immediate future. But what I'm looking for is not our 74 hospitals or 7 other hospitals for going to join. I think we should be able to give this to less people. This is why I'm very happy that we have, says Alison Pittan and Michael Stewart and Albert also spoke in the US. I think all of these can give us that added energy, enthusiasm. So we can give this to the people anywhere and everywhere in the world to get possibly the best possible care at the most critical time. So this is where I think I'm out with this as important. As September 18th when Tourism India launched above hospital. Today, there was a 100-bed hospital. Today we have about 11,000 beds. But that is not what the numbers are not counted in healthcare. If you see what you have done, what you need to do, what more we can do to fill this huge gap in healthcare across the world. I think typically all of your point out the COVID-19 exposed us to saying you are much more good and happy that the private or public healthcare, what they've done to make a significant impact in managing the COVID patient across the world. I deep appreciation of the great work that the team have done, and the doctors, the nurses, the supporting staff, and I say even my pharmacists who were during lockdown, when they delivered medicine at remote corner parts of the country, one by one or 2 hours a week. I think all of them deserve this appreciation. So this is why we get the energy back and say, what more can we do? Using digitization, using artificial intelligence, all these are happening. But something else is all happening. We never thought of COVID. In 100 years, we have never seen anything like pandemic. But it came. So I'm happy the world has managed it, continues to manage it, and good will come out of it. That's not all. There's already a big warning for us. There is this non-communicable disease, which is going to be a huge crisis for the world, costing 80% of the deaths from NCD, $40 billion for the world, and then for India it's going to be $4 billion. So, $4 billion, which is almost 50% of the GDP. This is what I think bringing our coordinated effort, bringing awareness in the healthcare team together. We have beautifully said in my district hospital, the Down Hospital, to 300 beds, we have now made it to 800 hospitals. The mortality in that hospital is compared to the England. That is because they have continuous access. And the so-called red book where we being published twice a week, that is followed rigorously. So every time I come to it and say, it's not my work, no, our work, we just followed what is given in the red book. I think this is where this is happening. I'm happy for Somalia. We have put all this together and rolling it out today. Giving the country and the world a whole set of excellent healthcare. And I wish this will make a significant impact and improving the health of people and giving them access to the most critical care patient at his place. At his place can be anywhere in the world. And his place can be anywhere in the healthcare space. Not necessarily in approach critical care. This is where I think I cooperate with putting this together and getting all the technologies together. This is where I think the training of the various technologies, especially, is going to make a significant impact in very great precision and digitalization will give that back. So thankful to the people who have served the world in critical care. And I now ask everyone in healthcare to say, let's all take another vow, saying, will we now work together to make a difference for people who need care at the most critical time? God bless all of you. I wish there is Richard and very best, especially the faculty saying, you are going to give us that exercise saying, here you go. No, there is no stopping this. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much indeed, Chairman, for such warm words and so much encouragement, but also such a vast vision. So we got tasks ahead of us to realize that vision, which is great. Thank you very much indeed, Chairman. We are coming to the close of our program. I will take a moment to thank Ms. Sangeeta Reddy, who is not here, but she's the spirit behind the digital transformation of the Apollo network, but also behind EICU. And we have on our screen now the clinicians from various parts of the country. Pankaj, do you want to introduce them? Or do you want to say something?
I think we just want to kind of just let people just look at the image of people turning in from all over the country. Now, with the power of technology, we are literally 1,000 eyes and ears around India right now and inside the United Kingdom. And if we can do this with the power of our buttons, imagine what we can do if we put our heart and mind to curing illness around the world. And I think today is a great beginning, and I really appreciate this opportunity to be part of this.
And thank you all for joining us this morning. Brilliant. Thank you. So these were spread out all over the country. I think people from the intensive care units trying to connect with us. Thank you. And that brings me to ask Sunita Reddy, Managing Director of the Apollo Hospitals Enterprise, to give all of you a vote of thanks. Also, few words of wisdom, Ms. Sunita, as to how do we take it from here? How do we go forward? Thank you.
So, namaste, good afternoon everyone, and let me begin by thanking all of you, Chairman, for your vision. It was your vision that really guided this project. Sangeeta, for really putting it in place. Our Vice Chairman, Mrs. Sunita Reddy, for making sure that all the parts came together. And of course, Dr. Ravi Mahajan and Dr. Sai Harinath, who have really been in the forefront of making this a success. I would also like to thank our guests, our international guests who are here today, Dr. Alison Pittock and Dr. Prasad. And with this, the entire Apollo team. What I learned from this is that, while we built this wonderful center of excellence, Apollo Hospital, and that was Chairman's vision, we were able to leverage the intellectual property we